Just because AI-generated rap songs go viral doesn't mean they're good. The rise of AI music has been a significant development in the music industry over the past few years. With the advancement in technology, AI-generated music has allowed the ability to create original compositions without human intervention. The reason AI music is such a big deal is because potential involving creativity has no ceiling. I'm sure by now we've all heard the AI song such as Drake's version of Munch by Ice Spice, as well as Drake and The Weeknd's song Heart on My Sleeves, a song created by artificial intelligence to a T, sounding exactly like Drake. But how are these full AI songs being generated? OpenAI's Jukebox system is a website that allows machine learning algorithm to analyze the styles of artists. Whether it be the cadence of their rapping or their songwriting, they use this key information to mimic their sound. AI music has become the remedy and the poison because it allows fans to generate songs from their favorite artists who may take 3 or 4 years to release an album. Let's just say your favorite rapper is Kendrick Lamar. Before Mr. Morales and The Big Stepper that came out in 2022, the last album he released was Damn in 2017, 5 going on 6 years. The use of AI eliminates the demand hip-hop fans have while waiting 5 years for an album. Although some argue the uses of AI music could lead to oversaturation of generic sounding songs, which algorithms are designed to produce, others believe it can be used as a tool for inspiration and collaboration, allowing artists to experiment with different styles and genres. Virginia producer Timbaland, known for work with Missy Elliott and Pharrell, took it upon himself to create an AI song produced by him with Biggie Smalls, an artist that was killed so young that Timbaland never got the chance to work with him.
Alright, so I'm sitting here with my brother Creative God, and we know that there's a lot of talk about AI. We know how the feelings of violating certain things, but let me tell you something. I got a solution. I'm working on it. It's going to be beneficial to everybody. But in the meantime, I got to share something I've been working on because I always wanted to do this and I never got a chance to. I always wanted to work with Big and I never got a chance to. Until today, it came out right. Play.
Now I tell when I keep the trick up like me. Roll my cigarette, fuck around and get your big seed. Got her in my palm, she won't be my man's please. Look up, cheese, it ain't on me, it's in me. Keep all my gold so glowing when I'm grinning. 14 carats on my chain, and that's my shimmy. Garbage rappers drop the trash, that's what I am between. My man don't give a gift, she said it's not giving. If you wanna smoke, I gotta keep a hot chimney. She had a pot of smoke, young dog, hot Nipsey.
AI music is bringing a lot of good to the hip-hop community, as major labels that choose to invest heavily in this technology can possibly produce hit songs quickly and efficiently. This could simply change the way we consume music altogether. You know how on Spotify, the more songs you listen to by an artist, they begin to curate a playlist set to your liking. Now just imagine this done by AI, which is basically what YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and all these other platforms do, generate an Explore page or a For You page with content specifically tailored towards you. The rise of AI-generated music has been a game changer, however, not everyone is here for it. The 3 big bad wolves, Sony, Universal Music Group, and Warner Music, have expressed their deep concern of the usage of AI creating hip-hop songs. The 3 bad wolves have argued that these algorithms are infringing on copyright laws by using samples from existing tracks without permission to create new AI songs. One thing I will admit, a main issue AI music faces is its lack of originality. While technology can create both beats and match with the artist's voice, it lacks creativity and emotional depth that comes from personal experiences and real artistic expression. The biggest issue, and the only reason major record labels and artists actually care, is the potential loss of revenue. It's all about the dollar bill, y'all. It's the reason we do anything. Go to work, go to school. In fact, most things we do in life are probably because we need money. And it's that simple. UMG, Sony, Warner Music, they weren't playing. And they came down saying, I need my money by Monday. However, it's not that straightforward. It becomes problematic. If an algorithm creates a hit song using samples from other tracks, who owns the rights? And it's a really good question, because although I made the song, I use bits and pieces from a song that's already out there that was produced and I guess published by you guys. So, who owns it? Should royalties be paid to all parties involved in creating this original works, or just people involved in this project? It's honestly a valid question, because AI machines are writing the song using samples of original copyrighted songs that are on Spotify and Apple Music, and using their original lyrics that are AI generated, so not 100% of the production is actually original. In fact, it's 75%, I would say. Music distribution companies have been working very hard to combat AI copyright infringement. Now, one approach is developing advanced algorithms that can mass flag songs for removal from streaming platforms, something that, the three big bad wolves have been doing aggressively on YouTube, especially UMG, with the Drake and The Weeknd song. And in an email sent to Spotify, Apple Music, and other streaming platforms, UMG said, "We will not hesitate to take steps to protect our rights and those of our artists." And then went on to say, "We have a moral and commercial responsibility to our artists to work to prevent the unauthorized use of their music and to stop platforms from ingesting content that violates the rights of artists and other creators. We expect our platform partners want to prevent their services from being used in ways that harm artists." So my question towards you guys is, how do we know that Drake, or any other artists, as a matter of fact, have never released AI music? Just think about it. No, I'm being for real. Think about it. We only know it's AI because it wasn't officially released by Drake and it can't be found on Spotify or Apple Music or under his discography. But if Drake were to release a song on Spotify with The Weeknd and all artists in the industry such as 21 Savage, Meek Mill, Nav were to post it on the Instagram story, would we question it? Would we think that the song is AI generated, or would we just go with the flow? And it's my honest opinion because think about all the stuff we listen to. Most of the music we listen to is pushed in front of us from the algorithm. It's suggested. A new artist comes out with the album on Friday. When do you rarely go and look for music? Just think about it. You hear a song from a friend, oh, that song is hard, add it to your playlist. You hear a song from a rapper, you Shazam it, oh, that song's hard, add it to your playlist. When do you as a consumer ever go and look for music yourself? Rarely, ever. Now for the people hating on AI music, let's get to the chase. Most of our favorite rappers use autotune, or some form of filter in their voice, which isn't as simple as AI of course, but autotune helps artists emulate a certain cadence of singing or even rapping. Unless it was something out of the ordinary like Chief Keef singing a love song, we honestly wouldn't have a clue that it was AI. I'm going to keep it real. As long as music is good, we're going to vibe out. We're going to listen to the song, we're going to dance to the song, it's going to be played in the whip, it's going to be played in the club. We are not going to be tripping about how it was made as long as it sounds good. Recently, Snoop Dogg was at the Milken Institute conference and addressed the lopsided financial compensation of artists getting billions of views and streams and it not translating to millions in their bank account and album revenue.
It's exciting, but streaming gotta get their shit together. Cause I don't understand how the fuck you get paid off of that shit. Can somebody explain to me how you can get 1 billion streams and not get $1 million? That shit don't make sense to me. I don't know who the fuck running the streaming industry, if you in here or not. But nigga, you need to give us some information on how the fuck to track this money down. Cause 1 + 1 ain't adding up to 2. That shit don't add up, and I have to say it. Because that's the main gripe with a lot of us artists is that we do major numbers with streams and this shit, but it don't add up to the money. Where the fuck is the money? When I first came out, my records would sell based off of physical. If you sold 1 million copies, that means if $9.99, $9 million, you get this percentage, that's what it is. So if I sell how many streams, how much money do I get? It's not being translated and it's not working for the artist right now. And I just want to speak to that in the music industry. That's fucked up. And we need to find a way to figure that out. The same way the writers are figuring out, the writers are striking because streaming, they can't get paid. Because when it's on the platform, it's not like in the box office. In the box office, if it does all these numbers, you may get an up. Oh, it did this many, here's another check. But on streaming, you got 300,000 hours that somebody watched your movie. Where's the money? And I know I'm going off a script right now, but fuck it. This is business.
Yeah.
This is business. You know what I'm saying? This is a room full of business people, and somebody may hear this and be able to do something about it so that way the next artist don't have to struggle or cry or try to figure out how to get to his money. Because some of these artists are streaming millions and millions and millions and millions of fucking streams and they don't got no millions of dollars in their pocket. So I just wanted to say that.
Yeah.
Although this particular clip isn't directly about AI music, it's still very valuable as it talks about the modern day struggles of artists and why AI music will still increase the revenue loss they're currently experiencing. The biggest original asset artists have is their voice, and with the use of AI repeatedly exploiting their voice, creating hits in 2 minutes, what's the future? We've all seen the power of ChatGPT, writing a resume in 2 seconds, writing a school paper in 3, and everything under the whole OpenAI umbrella is getting scary. Many people want to become the artists because they want to be famous, but little do they know, the artists are the last to get paid, and they arguably do the most work and have the most facial and prominent image in the media. Rapper Akon, known for his many early 2000 hits, spoke on this with great detail.
Music is over convoluted right now. It's too much. It's too many. Everybody want to be an artist. There's so many sectors in the entertainment business. The artist is the last to get paid. He's the brokest one out of everybody. But he's the most famous. So if you're in it for the fame and you want to stay broke, be the artist. But the day you see all the other sectors in the business that allows you to make real money, like the producer, like the songwriter, like the manager, like the agent, like the attorney, it's so many areas in the entertainment field that you can really maximize it.
Although rap appears the most glamorized career path, many fail to understand rappers receive the short end of the stick on multiple occasions. Now, not to take away from the record labels because they do invest millions into some artists that produce nothing, so understandably, when they find an artist who's profitable or seemingly marketable for lack of better terms, they get theirs, they get their money, and they try their best to milk money out of this artist. Because music is a business and the artist is their product.